there, Vern. What are you trying to do? Make me look like some sort of a 97-pound weakling?
Shoot, I ain't trying to show you up, Benny. I'm just trying to get that truck unloaded before my arteries freeze up on me. It's cold out there, I mean.
Hey, I'm Mama Jean.
Okay,
Howie.
Howie.
Howie?
There is a tavern in the town, and there my dear love sits her down, and drinks her wine mid-laughter and mid-glee, and never, never thinks of me.
Stop it, Howie. Your hands are just freezing.
Very they will promise if you do not let this parting grieve you, and remember that the best of friends must part. Adieu, good friends, so do. Yes. I can no longer stay with you, and I'll hang my heart to
Harp, Howie. H-A-R-P. How many times do I have to tell you?
And I'll hang my H-E-A-R-T heart to a weeping willow and
Mama Jean?
Adieu, conference, adieu, yes, adieu. I can no longer stay with you, I'll hang my heart on a weeping willow tree, and may the world go on with me.
I won.
You won? What do you mean I won?
Mama Jean?
Kid, I was faced before you were.
Listen. There's a tavern in the town.
I quit banging on my guitar. I don't mind you playing it if you want to learn how, but don't be acting silly with it.
There's a tavern in the town, There's a tavern in the town.
Where are you off to anyway?
Up to the smoke shack to read magazines. Bye.
Oh.
There's a tavern.
Ever see such a silly pair in your life?
Yeah, there are a couple awful cut-ups, that's for sure.
I love to see Alma Jean have a good time, but just wish they'd simmer down a little sometimes.
Well, they will one of these days, Mother. After all, they're just a couple of kids. I'll get that door, Vern.
Oh, that's okay, I got it.
You can't exactly call Alma Jean a kid. Good grief, she's about ready to graduate from high school. I was married when I was her age.
I guess you're right, Iona. I never looked at it that way before. Guess you're right.
Vern, what on earth?
I told you to let me get that door for you.
Oh, Vern.
Cold. You call this cold? That's the trouble with you young knotheads these days. Don't know what real cold is.
Yeah, my generation's really spoiled. I guess it was a heck of a lot colder when you were a young knothead, huh?
That's right. Now, don't be fresh. All right, go down to the newspaper office and check on the record. How about the winter of 1923? This whole doggone valley was like one solid cake of ice. Day in and day out. Bone-chilling blizzards, sweeping and brushing people around and stacking them up like frozen cordwood. Snowed so doggone thick you couldn't see 2 feet in front of you. Couldn't even find the river. Barges all busted and splintered and cracked and scraped and... Oh, my gosh. Well, that takes care of that.
How'd it happen, Vern? You don't know? You don't know how it happened?
Dropped a sack of spuds on it.
What?
Said I went and dropped a 100-pound sack of taters on it.
Thanks, Mr. Murtaugh. There you go.
Thanks, Alice.
Gee, for only $500 you can build your own submarine.
Look at this darling little skirt. Look at all the pleats there and the detail around the waist and the way it fastens here.
Uh-huh. Gee, look at this submarine, Alma Jean. The guy made it himself. Wouldn't it be great to have something like that?
What would you do with it, Howie?
Oh, I don't know. Go back and forth under the river, I guess.
Talk about cute hairstyles. Look at that.
Uh-huh. Boy, with one of these $500 jobs, you could go right under all the towboats and barges. Or even under the ice in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could fix my hair like that. Look. Well, I mean, do you like it?
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, how do you think I'd look if I fixed my hair like that?
I don't know.
Yes, but...
Boy, 325 miles an hour at Salt Flats.
Howie.
Well, I like the way your hair looks now, the way you have it fixed.
Really?
Did you fix it, Vern? Well, how much would another one cost? I mean, I don't have any extra loot this week, but, well, a used guitar shouldn't cost too much.
Been with me nearly everywhere I was.
What?
Been with me nearly every place I've ever been. All the way from North Carolina, clear up here.
Yeah, but,
Another one just wouldn't be the same.
We had a cook one time on the old S. Durward Hoag. He was the same way about a doggone old twangy mandolin. Couldn't go no place without the no-good, useless thing. One time, someplace between Cairo and Paducah, he dropped it over the side. He went right over after it. Never heard from him again.
look, Vern, I'll be having some money next week, and maybe,
I didn't come over here to get money from you, Will. If and when I get another guitar, I'll do it on my own.
well,
We had an engineer, too, one time named Andy Hazlitt. He was that way about a doggone old toolbox. Couldn't go no place without that no-good toolbox. Took it with him to the chow hall 3 times a day. Put it under his bunk at night. When he put in to shore, he took the doggone thing with him. I remember one time he got a weekend in New Orleans. There he was, all dressed up, toolbox in hand, clinking and clanking up and down Bourbon Street. The whole doggone weekend. Got worse and worse about that toolbox, too.
look, Vern, why don't you start looking for another guitar? You know, get idea about prices and...
Another one wouldn't be the same, just wouldn't be the same at all, Wes.
Well, why don't you take it out to the music store? Maybe it can be fixed. At least let them take a look at it.
And he had a little old freckle-faced gal he was kind of sweet on. She lived over in Wheeling. He got so doggone bad about carrying that toolbox everywhere that she and Andy went that one time the old gal just said, "Now, Andy, it's either going to be me or that toolbox." Well, Andy picked the toolbox, and she married a butcher from over in Moundsville. He lost a good cook when he lost that gal. She thought right up to the last minute that Andy would change his mind, but not Andy. He showed up at the wedding, though, carrying the toolbox.
Boy, look at the magnesium knockoff wheels on this thing. These racing tires are monsters. Bet they cost a fortune.
Hey, Bud Stacy and the Top Spinners are going to make a new album.
Yeah, about the 15th one this year.
Did you know that Debbie Randolph passed a million mark on her new record, Moonwalk? There's a picture of her right here, living on her gold record.
Hey, who's that?
Well, that's Tommy Darrell. That's the boy that plays the cute young psychiatrist on TV.
Oh, yeah, I didn't recognize him. Never seen him smile before.
I wish he'd smile more often.
Bullfighting in Spain. Wow, look what that bull did to this guy.
Oh, don't, Howie. You know I don't like things like that.
Oh, come on, you big chicken. It won't hurt to look. Go ahead. Oh, come on. Look. Come on.
Hey! I didn't know that Tammy Bryson and Gary Dexter are going to split up. Isn't that awful?
Darn wool shirt.
They had the happiest marriage. Everybody in Hollywood said that they were the perfect couple.
Hey, Alma Jean, scratch my back, will you?
And after they built that new home and that heart-shaped swimming pool and everything,
Oh, come on, Alma Jean, scratch my back. I always scratch yours.
I just don't want to, Howie. Give that back, Howie.
No, I'm not going to let you read about Tammy and Gary and their big divorce until you scratch my back.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Most movie stars, when they get a divorce, at least stay friends. But it says here that as soon as Tammy and Gary finish their latest picture, she hopes the studio never has them in a picture ever again. Ever.
Up a little higher, okay?
Gee, I think it's so sad when people who like each other so much have to split up.
Yeah. Adieu, adieu, kind friends, adieu, yes, adieu. I can no longer stay with you, and I'll hang my heart on...
Harp, Howie. H-A-R-P.
And I'll hang my H-E-A-R-T heart on a little more to the left, okay? On a weeping willow tree, and may the world go well with thee, There is a tavern in the town, and there my true love sits her down,
and hangs her heart.
Laughter and glee, and never thinks of me.
I'm sorry about your guitar.
Guess I hadn't been doing right. Guess I've just been doing wrong things. Just hadn't been living right, I guess.
What are you talking about, Vern? You can't...
Maybe I'm starting off like Job in the Old Testament. Lost all his land, kids up and died on him, got boils all over. His wife got provoked, hated him for the rest of her life.
It's not that way at all, Vern. Accidents happen. You're gonna store that down on the boat, aren't you? I mean, you're not gonna take it back to the market, are you?
I don't know.
Well, give it to me, and I'll call Schaefer's music store and see what they say. Come on, Vern. How the heck can I tell Mr. Schaefer what's wrong with it if you don't give it to me? Vern?
Vern, will you turn loose of the dang thing?
It's all right. Now, there we go. And we better get back to work, both of us. I'll see you at chow.
You know, if somebody had grabbed that doggone toolbox away from Andy Hazlitt, things might have turned out different. Never did get married. Last time I saw him, he was wandering up and down the streets of Osceola, Tennessee, lugging that darn toolbox and talking to himself. What do you think you're doing, Vern? Now go on. Dobbs is not paying you wages to lollygag around over here. Now go on, get. Best thing that ever happened to the blame kid, if you ask me. Kids nowadays get one thing on their mind, they got no room for nothing else. One track mind.
Look at it come down. Can't think of anything prettier than the fresh snow. Come here, look, Virgil. Come on, Virgil.
See you later, Iona. Right now I'm trying to watch a TV show.
bothering you?
Yeah, I guess so, a little. Why don't you try getting your mind off that guitar, boy, and concentrate on the TV show? Hey, looky here, Iona. They brought 45 bagpipers all the way from Scotland. Sure tuneful, aren't they? Where you going?
Couch is getting too soft for me, I guess. Since I've been living over there on that boat, I guess I just gotten out of the habit of sitting on anything that's overstuffed.
Boy, oh boy, look at these fellas go. Bagpipes are a heck of a lot harder to learn to play than they look, I'll bet, aren't they, Vern?
Since I busted my guitar, I just don't seem to know what to do with my hand.
What, honey?
Said I just don't seem to know what to do with my hand since I broke my guitar.
Well, just put them in your pants pocket and watch the TV.
Hey! I scream, you scream, we all scream for snow, scream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for snow, scream.
Step right up, ladies and gentlemen. Get your snow cones right over here.
Oh, my, isn't that beautiful?
I'll say.
Here. Hiya, folks. Let's have your flavors. Name your flavors.
Maple syrup for me.
Me too.
Blackberry for me.
Right.
Well, let's see. I think I'll just have some of that new boysenberry syrup we just got in. I don't think it's on the shelf yet. Virgil, will you reach over and get me a bottle? Alma-Jean, would you tell Howie not to be too stingy with this? I like lots of syrup on my snow.
What flavor you gonna have, Vern? Pick a flavor. Anything you want. Anything in the whole store.
Sorghum.
Sorghum? Oh, that stuff won't even pour in weather like this unless you heat it up. Then you'd melt the snow.
Well, back home we always made snow ice cream with vanilla extract and sugar.
Take maple, Vern, and watch the show. And put the pocket knife away and watch all these dancers.
Oh, Howie, stop it now. Cut it out. Your hands are freezing. Howie! You make me have goosebumps all up and down my back.
No! Oh!
Alma-Jean,
No!
Alma-Jean?
Oh!
Honey, sweetheart, Alma, go upstairs and get good bowls, instead of the regular plastic, and then we can make like we're having a real party tonight.
Okay, Mama.
Here, I'll go with you.
Well, what do you know? They got those world champion badminton players on again. And let me tell you, they're out of this world. Not leaving, are you?
Yes, sir.
But you haven't even had your snow ice cream yet.
Oh. Well, Wes fixed it up for me to talk to the fellow down at the music store about my guitar.
Good. What'd he say?
Gonna let him ship it off to the factory in Pennsylvania. Have it fixed up just like it was.
Oh, fine.
Of course, it's gonna cost me twice as much to do that as it would to buy a new one.
You don't say.
Yeah. But if you really care for something, it's worth paying double.
Well, that's true. If you need an advance in your salary.
No, thank you. That's not what's bothering me. It's just that my guitar will probably be laid up for a long time.
Well, you're just going to have to find something to do with yourself in the meantime, Vern.
Yeah,
Go on over there and get the evening paper and try paging through that.
I already did.
Well, try doing the crossword puzzle in the back of it.
Somebody beat me to it.
Can't you find the good bowls, Alma-Jean?
Mama.
Well, you better hurry up so that all that nice fresh snow won't melt, and then you have to go out and get some more.
Well, go dig around underneath the counter over there. There's an old harmonica of Alma-Jean's down there someplace. Find that. That'll give you something to do.
Oh, no, thank you. I reckon I'll just try to sit still here and try to get used to watching television.
Fairly well, for honestly, do not let this parting grieve thee, and remember that the best of friends must part, Adieu, adieu, my friends, adieu.
Yes, adieu.
I can no longer stay with you,
and I'll hang my heart
on a weeping willow tree.
And my guitar on a weeping willow tree be more like it.
Oh, thanks, honey. That looks beautiful. Come on over, sit by Mama, huh?
You want to go skating at the pond tomorrow?
Yeah, great.
Okay.
My job.
Stop. Howie and I go skating tomorrow, I'm just going to leave my hair up. I know it'll lose every bit of curl if it gets damp.
I used to think I'd never have the patience to do this every night. I don't mind it a bit now. In fact, I even enjoy it. Even look forward to it. Oh, but pretty soon, you won't need me to do this for you anymore. You get married, moving away, putting up your own little girl's hair.
Linda Lee Foster got engaged. She and Leon are going to get married when she graduates.
You don't mean to tell me.
And Carolyn Buckbinder got engaged, too.
Carolyn? Good grief. You kids are just all grown up so fast I can't keep track of you. Hey, Richie Masters and Carolyn's brother and Billy Earl, all practically grown. And just look at Howie. Sprouting up overnight, right in front of our very eyes. I was noticing. Tonight, he's practically as tall as you are.
Taller, when we stand back to back. Sure glad I got my skates sharpened. I just knew there was going to be ice on the pond pretty soon. Better remember to take an extra pair of socks tomorrow.
Better take 2 pair.
Better take some chocolate, too. Better fix the big jug the way Howie loves chocolate. I think I'll wear my corduroy skirt. I think the flannel's warmer, but I just hate wool when it gets wet.
Even if he is taller than you, he's still just a 9th grader.
Howie?
Uh-huh.
Everybody says that he's the most popular boy in the 9th grade class. I think he's going to be better looking than Wet. Well, I don't mean more handsome, but cuter. Don't you think so, Mama?
Oh, I don't know. It's sort of hard to tell. Even if he is growing up, he's still just a boy. He's just a silly little junior high school boy. And you're practically ready to graduate from high school. If he were your younger brother, or even your cousin...
What do you mean, Mama?
Well, it looks funny. Peculiar, you and Howie.
Peculiar to who? Who? Do Howie and I look peculiar to you, Mama?
Well, you're always acting so... You're both acting silly, you know? Of course, you've known each other all your lives. I know there's nothing between you and Howie.
What are you thinking, Mama?
I don't know. I just wish I... Oh, I don't know what I mean, and I'm just real sorry I ever said anything at all.
Well, you can't take it back. I mean, well, you said it, and you just can't take it back.
Well, this second be finished. There we are. Here we are, honey. We're all done. Is it all right in front? Well, I don't think I'm going to turn this all the way down tonight. I'll just leave it on low so that we won't freeze to death when we get up in the morning.
We think it's cold over here. How about the people on the other side of the river?
That's right. It's always twice as cold over there. I was talking to Laura McCase from St. Mary's, and she said she never seen so much snow in all her life. She forgot to left her sheets out in the line, and when she went out to get them, there they were, just frozen stiff as boards. She said she couldn't tell where the ice and snow started and where the sheets left off. Got everything? Ready to turn the light out?
Mama, there was never anything wrong. Never. But I'll quit acting silly. Good night, Mama.
You know, I just knew that old harmonica of Alma Jean's was around someplace. And wouldn't you know it, first thing this morning when I went in to shave, there it was, big as life, right there mixed up among all the rest of my stuff. Well, what do you think of it, Vern?
I don't want you to think I'm ungrateful, Mr. Dobson, but it just seems to me there's not much to play in the harmonica. I think I'll just hang on till I get my guitar back. But don't worry about me none. I'll just get started skinning that bag of Spanish onions, and I'll get after that cabbage we got in back. That can sure stand some trimming up. And that case of hominy grits, I'll get that marked to put up on the shelf, and the kidney beans and them bread and butter pickles ought to keep me busy for a while. I might even just tackle the whole storeroom and do some real straightening up.
Just don't work too hard. I don't want our customers to suspect me of slave driving my help.
Hey, Elmo and Jean, let's go. Boy, after last night, I bet that ice is going to be better than it's been all winter. Bet it's this thick.
Don't, Howie, please. Your hands are just freezing.
Hey, what's the deal? How come you're not ready? Come on, let's get going while there's still some room to skate. I bet the whole darn town's probably going to be over there by noon. Aren't you going skating?
No, I'm not, Howie.
You kidding? How come?
Well, I have something else to do. Mama made you a jug of hot chocolate. Bye, everybody.
Bye, honey.
See you later.
Thanks, Mr. Doctor. You sure you don't catch cold?
Don't go too near that thin ice over there by the boathouse, Howie. If I fell in that pond once, I fell in it 1,000,000 times when I was
See you later.
your age.
Hey, Elma Jean, are you going to come over skating later on? Whenever you get through doing whatever you're going to be doing?
I'm probably going to be busy all day.
Hey, watch out, you'll break your ankle on those big spikes you've got on. Boy, I sure don't see why a girl would want to walk around on those things. How about those thin stockings? Looking at those looks like your legs would freeze. Where are you going, anyway?
Rosalie Murdoch and some other 12th grade girls are going to get together over at her house.
How come?
To have her put a dress together. How do you think about that?
Oh, what's fun about that?
Hey, look.
Remember when we put our initials in there?
I was only in the 10th grade then.
Are you sick or something?
No.
Are you sore?
No, I'm just in a hurry.
See you later.
Have fun skating, Howie.
Yeah.
If you've already bummed Howie's library card and you haven't lost yours, what the heck do you need with mine?
Look deep into my eyes, Macaulay. What do you see?
A lot of red blood vessels, is that what you mean?
Right. And note the large blue circles etched deeply below each bloodshot orb. You know how many hours of sleep I got last night? 0. Zip. Remember me? I'm the guy that sleeps beneath Restless Rudolph, the swimming kid from the Smokies. Old Vern was in and out of his bunk so many times last night, I would have been better off sleeping on a fantail and getting frostbite. Banging pans around in the galley all night long, in and out of the head for about 500 glasses of water, up and down the ladder to the wheelhouse for twice as many breaths of fresh air. Okay, Vern Hodges, until you get that guitar fixed, Dr. DeWitt's going to give you a little forced reading. You know, the biggest, fattest books known to man. Take advantage of the opportunity. Broaden old Vern's mind while he's got some time on his hands. And ensure me of at least a few hours of sleep. So, in answer to your question, Macaulay, that's why the library cards. And that's why I'm heading to the library.
Well, then, why don't you stop talking and go? It's getting crowded in here anyhow.
Get out. Get out. Get.
Hold it. Hold it. Never mind. I'll do it. Stand still.
Hi. Hi. Boy, skiing was great. You should have been there. Everybody was there. What are you reading?
Just a story.
Yeah, I thought you were going to spend the day over at what's-her-name's.
Oh, I got through earlier than I thought I would.
Hey, look at this.
If you wrinkle that, Howie, Mr. Murtaugh will make you pay for it.
Yeah, I read it before anyway. Hey, I owe you a dime. You want a candy bar or something?
Please, I'm trying to read.
I just said you want some candy.
No, thank you.
Hey, come on, Alma Jean. Tell me what's wrong. What did I do?
Please, will you stop grabbing and poking at me? Please. Please.
Sorry. I passed the Majestic on the way home. There's this big deal monster movie playing over there. And I was...
Rosalie Murdoch is borrowing her father's car tonight. We're going to take a drive over to Parkersburg and with some other 12th grade girls and see the movie over there.
Oh, yeah? Great. When I said that about the movie, I mean, I didn't. I can no longer stay with you. And I'll hang my harp, H-A-R-P, on a weeping willow tree. And may the world go well with thee, with thee. There is a tavern in the town, and there...
Howie, must you yell like that?
Alma Jean, if you're going home, I'll walk you over, okay?
Do whatever you want.
The only thing that I can think of that could make you sore at me was what I said about those high-heel shoes you got on. I was just kidding. And those thin stockings. I mean, I think your legs look real good in those. I mean, I think all girls look good in stockings. They make their legs look better. Well, what the heck, Alma Jean?
Howie, the least you could do is open the door for me.
Oh, open the door for yourself. And quit acting phony and stuck up and...
Gee, Rosalie, that's too bad. We'll take lots of vitamin C. And stay in bed. Uh-huh. Bye.
Honey, can you fix this little bitty hook in the back here? I just can't get it. I can seem to be all funds.
Oh, sure.
You think I've never been to a large dance before in my life? Of course, it is the biggest one since Thanksgiving.
There.
What do you think? They're going to crown Mildred Eubanks a snow matron.
Oh.
They're going to bring a 5-piece orchestra away from Zanesville. Oh, Virgil Dobson, you slowpoke, what you doing down here? You haven't got your tie on yet. Listen, if you don't hurry up, we're going to be late for sure.
Just needed a can of shoe polish, Mother.
Oh, we got cans and cans all over the place upstairs.
Well, didn't have time to look.
All right. The next time you ask me where all the profits go.
Well, you can't take it with you, Iona. You can't take it with you.
Who called, honey?
Rosalie Murdoch. Her mother doesn't want her to go to the movie tonight.
Another cold? Oh, I swear. All that family does all year is just trade coals.
No, they're a family of sniffers, all right. And just as soon as I see any Murdoch hit that front door, I automatically rip open a whole new carton of facial tissue.
Honey, since you're not going to the movies in Parkersburg, why don't you come along to the dance with us?
No, thanks, Mama. There are always so many extra women standing around.
Oh, sure. Come on along, Alma Jean. Your mother and I'll show you how to do some of those newfangled dances. Come on, Iona. Let's try it here. You ready?
Oh, you can't stay. Come on, get in there. Come on, hurry up now. We're going to be late.
Hey, that's my school annual. I need it.
How come?
I want to show Alma Jean something in it.
Oh. Then, take this $10 with you and put it on our bill before I spend it, will you?
Okay.
Hey, Wes, you know this Tom Wolf feller?
Yeah, he's a great writer. Let's hop on it, DeWitt.
Oh, sure, he's really got a knack. But what I meant to say was, did you know he's an Asheville boy? Well, shoot, Asheville's only 25 miles from where I was born. Tom, I don't know if I can finish all these library books you bought to me before they get overdue, but I sure am enjoying this one by Tom Wolfe.
Knew you'd like them. 662 pages. Bet you could really read yourself to sleep with that, couldn't you?
Coming to it.
Yes, sir. Did up your old ravel sleeve of care, right?
Don't stay out too late, Howie.
Well, I want to ask you about... How you really ought to read this. This Tom Wolfe really is something. I'm not saying it just because he's a North Carolina boy either. Right here in this part, he climbs right into a little baby's mind. Tells you everything that baby sees and everything that baby hears, and it's just amazing.
Yeah, well, when he gets to the part about telling what's in a ninth grader's mind, let me know, would you? I'd sure like to read about that. That's the trouble with some of these famous writers. They act as if a guy doesn't start having any ideas or anything else unless he's out of junior high.
Well, not this fella, I can tell you. Here, now, I want you to listen to this.
I'm sorry, Vern, but I don't have time. I'll see you later.
Good night.
Hi.
Wes wants me to put $10 on our grocery bill.
I'll make you out a receipt.
Think I'll get some gum. Better get peppermint. Kathy likes it better. Peppermint's the only flavor Kathy likes, as far as I know. Kathy Brubaker. You know her, don't you?
Oh, one of the Brubaker sisters.
Yeah, her picture's right here in my annual. There she is, second from the left.
Oh, yes. Kathy. Well, she's the youngest sister. I never really knew her.
Yeah, well, she's quite a bit younger than you are. She's only a ninth grader.
She's cute.
Yeah, about the prettiest girl in the whole darn school. I'm taking her out tonight.
Really? Oh, Howie, I think that's wonderful. You know, those Brubaker sisters have such good taste in clothes. All of them. Well, of course, they're able to trade off with each other, and you just never see them in the same thing twice. Gee, this is a cute little picture of her. To Howie, will you ever forget Mrs. Fogelson's math class? Howie, whatever...
Don't pay any attention to that stuff.
I sure hope you have fun on your date tonight.
Well, it'll be okay. Of course, we're only ninth graders. We have to be in pretty early, you know. We can't go over to Parkersburg or anything.
I can't either. Rosalie Murdoch called, and she has a cold, and her mother won't let her go.
Well, look at little Howie there, all duded up. Thought he was a lodge brother for a second.
Oh, Mama, Howie's taking out Kathy Brubaker tonight.
Oh, is Kathy old enough to go out on dates now?
Why, sure, Mama. Kathy's in Howie's class.
My. What do you think of that, Virgil?
What's that, Iona?
Howie's taking Kathy out on a date tonight. Isn't that something?
Sure is. Last time I saw her, she was just a nursing baby.
Look, Alma Jean, if you're not going out or anything tonight.
Daddy, you go right past the Brubakers on your way to the lodge, don't you? Could you drop Howie off?
Don't see why not. He's ready to go. How about you, Iona?
Well, I guess so.
You look real pretty, Mama.
Thank you.
Well, how about me? Well, come on, let's go. My feet are just itching to hit that dance floor, and we don't want to be late. Come on. Here we go. Come on, Howie. Let's go. See you later, sweetheart.
No, we're not fine.
Come on, Howie. Better get you over there to see Kathy. Come on, let's go, boy.
Is your daddy around?
No, he and Mama went to a dance.
I've been down there on the elephant reading a book. Darn good one, too. About the best book I ever started to read. It's written by old Tom Wolfe, North Carolina boy. And golly, does he know that part of the country and the people and the things they say and do. And he's not one of those mealy-mouthed writers either. I mean, he just comes right out and says things just the way they happen, just like that. Why, shoot, I've started to know that Gant family just like they were my own, and they were his. Only their name wasn't Gant. Tom told me. I don't know if you're supposed to tell. I want you to tell me something. How can a fellow just come right out on paper and express himself like that? I mean, there were times there when I had to put the book down to give my head a chance to rest. It was going that fast. How can a fellow ever learn to get his ideas across like that? Old Tom Wolfe can do it with writing, and old Tom DeWitt can do it with talk. If Tom were here right now, he'd be able to tell you exactly every last thing he felt about that book. He wouldn't have his feelings all bottled up inside him like me.
Well, maybe you'll feel better after you get your guitar fixed.
I'm not talking about my guitar. I'm talking about Tom Wolfe. Now, take, for instance, Alma Jean, when I broke my guitar. My only means of expressing myself, gone just like that. You know, that's a heck of a fix for a human being to get himself into. Look at the way I was searching here and reaching there, and all the time I was looking for things and not reaching for people. You see what I mean? And you know how I know? Because as soon as I found something that I could get interested in, like that book, I couldn't finish before I had to tell somebody about it. Am I going on too much?
You want some potato chips?
You know, I don't know if that old Tom Wolfe hadn't done me more harm than good. I mean, there was times down there on the boat when I was about to climb the walls, wanting to get out, wanting to get free, wanting to do something.
Well, you can sit here and watch TV with me. There's a monster movie at the Majestic.
No, I don't want to be confined to four walls. Why do you think I busted out of that boat? See what that darn fine old Tom Wolfe has done to me? That's his heart. He's made me want to experience life. He's made me want to see and hear, smell and breathe.
Why don't you go for a walk?
I will. Maybe I will if you'll go with me. Because it's Saturday night, Alma Jean, and I just don't want to be alone.
I get my coat.
Gee, look at this CO2 spear gun. Just think all the kinds of fish you could get with that.
Mm-hmm. Debbie Randolph signed up to do her first movie. She's going to do it in Europe. Isn't that wonderful?
Do you know that her recording of Moonrock sold over 1 million?
1 million? Really?
That's right. Oh, look, you want some more popcorn or something?
You already bought me 2 boxes, Howard. And candy and root beer. I don't think I could get anything else down. Hey. Look at this Italian roadster.
Hey, that's neat. I bet that job could do at least 150 miles an hour.
It did 168 at the long straight at Le Mans.
Oh, yeah?
It's got the 3,000cc engine with dual overhead cams.
And independent suspension?
And the new 5-speed gearbox.
Well, how come you know so much about sports cars?
My brothers had 3 of them.
3? Wow, he must be a real bug.
You know our family. 6 girls and 1 boy. He practically lives in the garage.
Gee, I bet he's got all kinds of tools, huh?
Uh-huh. I've always felt sort of sorry for him out there all alone. So ever since I was a little girl, I've hung around and pestered him.
Gee, sounds like a pretty interesting guy to know.
Why don't you drop by after school sometime? I know he'd love to show you all his equipment and everything.
Yeah, that'd be great. You know, I think I'm gonna buy this. Here you go, Mr. Murtaugh.
Hi, Howie.
Oh, hi. Kathy, I'd like you to meet Alma Jean Dobson and Vern Hodges, Kathy Brubaker.
Hi.
Hi, Katie.
Hi.
How about a cup of hot chocolate for you and Kathleen here?
Kathy.
Sure, my treat.
Gee, I'd love to, Howie. But I promised Mother I'd be home by 10. And look at the time now.
Oh, yeah, well, I guess we better get going.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Gee, it's really snowing now.
Yeah. Adieu, kind friends, adieu.
Got a marshmallow in your hot chocolate, Alma Jean?
That would be nice, Vern. Goodbye, Howie.
Bye, Alma Jean.
Here, Alma Jean.
Produced in association